you're new in the role. What is there that you see that you want to change, and what is that you want to keep?
Well, yes, I am new to the role. As I mentioned, this is day 2 for me at Boeing Business Jets. I'm really excited to be leading such a fantastic team and working in a totally different market than what I'm used to. As far as change, I think maybe it's a little too soon to say what I would change. But obviously, as I'm getting into the role and getting a better understanding of the market, we'll look and see what makes sense to change or keep the same.
One of the things in your presentation today that you highlighted was targeting the charter market in a way that perhaps you haven't been able to do before. But it sounds as though the high price of the pre-owned market is giving you an opportunity there. How much are those two factors linked? Your desire to target that section and the current high price of pre-owned that allows you maybe as the OEM to have a more compelling option?
They're actually pretty closely related. It's not necessarily the high price of the pre-owned, it's the low price of the pre-owned, but the fact that they've all gone away now because they've all been picked up by buyers. So there's a dearth of supply right now, and people are starting to look toward newer airplanes, and there's more demand. And even with the newer airplane, the economic story makes sense for a charter operator, we believe, unless we're missing something. But we've got a pretty thorough analysis, and we think that if the operation makes sense financially, and charter companies will also add some efficiencies. They can sometimes, because of the business nature of the interior, they can reduce the cost of that completion, so they can bring that purchase price down even further. But it does make sense for a new airplane even. And of course, most of our operators, when they do see a used airplane come on the market, they will tend to go grab it. But it has created demand for the new airplanes.
Are you expecting to see the current pricing sustained for the medium term, or do you think this is a blip?
Well, it's hard to say. I have a little bit of confidence that it's not really a blip, because I think people who used to fly first class, who for close to the same price can now fly private with a much different experience in a private terminal with 5-star service, they're probably going to be loath to go back. So I think it's probably going to be a persistent trend of demand in the business jet market. So we're hoping. You never really know, I guess, but it looks positive so far. We haven't seen any drop off in demand really. It's all been up so far, but it always goes up before it goes down. Yeah. So we'll temper our view.